Mwah. Hi, Leather Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. What you're about to see is my adventures today. Stay tuned. I am obviously in Atlantic City. Well, I don't know if this is obvious. This is the brand new Stockton State University. They took over a building. I forget what this used to be. I'm started on my adventure. I'm going to go to the dentist and see where I go from there. But if you want to take a look at what everything looks like here. Gonna walk into traffic a little bit. So this should be interesting. Oh, and we've got one of our friendly neighborhood men or women in blue behind us. I know I'll be safe. Oh, one thing I want to mention, when I started off on this, I could not imagine putting my mask on. So I kept it off until a couple of blocks ago, and I noticed that I was the only person around me not wearing a mask, and I felt kind of guilty about it, but I thought there's no way I'm going to be anywhere within 15, 20 feet, if that, of people. But obviously, when it gets more congested, I will put a mask on, because this is a real N95, and they're really hard to breathe in, but they're the only really effective thing, and that's if you wear it properly, that keeps somebody's virus from getting in your face. I am on the bus. I did something in my camera earlier. I did a turnaround, and the screen was totally black, and I don't know why, but anyway, I fixed the problem. You want to see what the outside of the bus looks like? Or what this kind of looks like? Let's look outside. I'd like to know what the heck I did to my settings. I hope you guys can understand me. I got a whole lot of cotton in my mouth. I am going to the hair dye store. And supposedly it's not supposed to rain at all today, but I still don't want to be out in this one. It is so brutally hot out. Oh, to be continued. I didn't have to press a button. Somebody's getting off my stuff. Thank you. Alright. I am off the bus. Yay! And when I am in this neighborhood, this is usually where I go. But I don't want to get hit by a car. Ooh. This Walgreens used to be a Rite Aid, but I'm not going in there. Oh, light's green. I can cross the street. Follow me to the beauty supply. Oh, check this out. All right. Here's a beauty supply place. Here is the place. See you when I get back. Thank you. All right. I've just gotten out of the beauty supply with my goodies. Let me see if I get out the right way. Yay. All right. And this is a store. Uh, I always buy more than I intend to here. But you know what? My mother's nice and easy with the color that she normally uses, but a different brand. And frankly, the lowest price of those dyes in the store. Their prices have really gone up. It's kind of ridiculous. But I'm not surprised. I cannot get my lipstick on. My face feels really half numb and things are weird. Oh, jeez. I just heard the radio when I was at the store. Governor Murphy, state of New Jersey, just mandated masks for everybody in public, not just in the stores. Oh boy. I want to walk around, show you guys some things. But you know what? It's such a hot day. And there's a lot of people around. So I'm going to find a bus stop. Now, one thing I'm noticing, businesses are being allowed to use more sidewalks so they can have open air restaurants where they didn't used to be. That's good. Very hard to avoid people. Okay. I think this is, yes, this is a bus stop. Good. New Jersey Transit bus stop. There's so much glare I can't see. Oh, but I have my ticket in my hand, so when the bus arrives, I can get on it. Safely on the bus again. I am so glad it is air conditioned. I had bloody gauze in my mouth. I had to spit it out before I got on the bus. I don't know how we're going to be able to social distance anymore. They have the front of the bus cordoned off with plastic chains, and people are trying to stay as far apart as they can, but since they cordoned off those people in the front, I'm afraid people are going to get close to us. This is only the second time I've ridden a bus since this pandemic. Oh boy, the air conditioning does feel good, but I am feeling uncomfortable with how close people actually are. This was really troubling. It got way too crowded. People were sitting next to me, so I stood up to try to not get close to people. And then the fucking driver yelled at me saying I couldn't stand here. Meanwhile, as I was trying to exit, there were some people that were sitting really close to the center that I practically had to climb over. You know, I think I'm going to leave these fucking buses alone. I don't need to go down beach anymore. I got what I needed to get. And that driver she should have had people spread out better. She was a fucking cunt. Do you recognize the day view? Whoa, I almost dropped my computer. If you like Chinese food, this is a good place. This is where I went out to eat with my birthday with my mom a few years ago, and there's a video. But check out, they are making expanded outside seating. So if you want to eat Chinese food safely, the Imperial Inn. You know what my favorite dishes are here? Anything with duck in it. I love duck. I've never had Peking duck before though, but roast duck, duck over rice, duck with their mixed vegetables. I love it. Oh, I love it if I could see. Turn this off. See, this is good. There's a Mexican restaurant across the street that they have seating outside they never used to have before. I believe many city governments are loosening up restrictions, letting people have their tables and stuff outside. They probably don't need a permit now. This is interesting. Across the street, that used to be the Atlantic City Karate Club. Years and years and years and years and years ago. And it has been vacant for decades. And now I see it is a barber. Boy, I mean, it has been vacant for so long. Whoever owns the building, they're finally making money. Finally. That said, this place here, it used to be Hispanic people's barber, and they must have just gone out of business. I don't get to walk around too much here, but you can see they need a tenant. This is the police department behind me. A couple days ago, they had barricades because we were expecting a Black Lives Matter protest, and they had protected the glass so that this place wouldn't try to get taken over. We had bikers actually came here in advance to fortify the police department so that the police would not get vandalized. I heard only about 50 people showed up, and they were trying to close off traffic on Albany Avenue Bridge. Yeah, I think it's going to be a while before I get on a bus again. But there's no way, especially if they chain off the front seats where you sit sideways, then you have no choice but to get all on top of people in the back, and that's not smart. What you just saw were the visuals from my adventure, for the most part. It was good timing that I got home when I did, even though I had to get off my stop earlier than I wanted to because of, the driver and being too crowded and stuff. So I got in only to find out that the landlord was on his way to pick up the rent check, so it was good that I was still all dressed and made up and stuff. And I gave him his check and then took a look at my footage, and then I washed some dishes and did some hand laundry, and then I jumped in the shower, and it felt so wonderful and all that. I wanted to show you guys the close-up of the clothes that I was actually wearing when I went out today. First of all, this is the necklace, and I wear it as a choker. You can do, it has an expander on it, so you can actually make it longer if you want, but if you have a relatively high neckline, you could still wear this, and I knew that this would be absolutely perfect to go along with this shirt. And even though today felt like it was 90 degrees, I'm not sure exactly what the high was. I left the house at like 10:45, 10:30 in the morning. And so that's noonday sun for me. And I wore SPF 90 on my arms and neck and upper back. And then I put this on. And of course it kind of stuck to me. But I didn't want to wear short sleeves out in that sun. I carried the umbrella, as you saw. But, and even though this is a sheer top, it still would give me more protection, especially if I'm wearing sunblock underneath it, than just wearing a t-shirt would. And I had the shirt forever. I got this and 2 other animal print tops that I absolutely adore them. The day they finally fall apart, I will really be sad. This is the skirt that I wore today. And one of the things I like about it is I can roll up the this so that it's not, so that I have my belly exposed, because especially when it's sticky hot and everything, you really want your stomach covered. And that way I can wear this closer to my hips, and yet this is long enough so that I'm not bearing my midriff when I'm running out. Which, even though I have no problem with that, I certainly didn't want my stomach exposed. Plus, I knew that I would be spending some time on the bus, and I wanted to not have any body parts touching the seats. And this skirt is really good for, you can make it a little bit longer, you could pull it down. It's a very versatile, very comfortable skirt. And these are the stockings that I wore with them. I was actually looking for a sheer stocking, but I love that these are footless so that I can wear any kind of socks I want. Oh man. You know what, after I finish up filming this, I'm going to get in the shower again. It's one of those days. I hope you enjoyed the footage. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, welcome to subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss anything. There's never a dull moment in my world. Join me on my adventures. Talk to you soon. Bye.